Entering accessibility screen, you have 21 options. Menu narration option is set to off if selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. Guys, let's get this thing started. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25, he's brought down at the 26. So South Carolina's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense, and they got him for the sack. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you
picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and step down at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Got it behind the line. It's Blackwell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get back.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be...
And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. A really good return. The Gamecocks will put total under to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tar Heels offense will get the first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They'll give it to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a...
Makes the grab down the left side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Oh, the ball squirts out. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, what a move. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Quickly complete. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. They're bringing nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defensive guy, you chase, and you always want to get to the quarterback. You know how to make it a little bit better? Get to him and cause that fumble. Man, there's nothing better.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Tar Heels are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
It's a reverse. Dances away from one. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to pick up a first down. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Heel off one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Johnson looking to throw. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A 1st down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Off play action. Gliding to the right, still trying. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Pulled down for the tackle. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Continues to fight for yards. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The Gamecocks are on the move. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a... Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's looking on the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Oh, it's a reverse. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he wants it all. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Gets it out quickly.
It must be nice for this position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part.
Give him 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying play action. On the run, still looking. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On the The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Throws to the tight end. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let us do.
And that's a live ball. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David? And fires and picked off.
This is obviously not a great start. Your 2 interceptions.